it's Tama-chan. Why do I have that on? Is your little tantrum done, OBS?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
What a thing to have right after OBS has its
Military
tantrum.
authorities have advised us that an enemy attack by air is imminent. This is a red alert. You are advised to go to your nearest shelter area immediately. Find shelter. There is not time to leave the city.
Thank you for the redeem, Gerard. Also, hello again, Elkie. I do not know why OBS does this. I am on the current version of OBS. Only thing I can think of is one of my plugins is a version behind or something. I have no clue. It does this every once in a while. I look through things to figure out why. I know OBS is on the current version, so I know it's not that. I've looked through plugins. I haven't finished looking through them currently, but usually it's either OBS is out of date or a plugin is out of date. So, and I know it's not my internet. And I can tell that because the music I have playing is a streaming service, and that's still going. And all it is I just see my it's not my frame rate, but my my bit rate. That's the word. It goes zoop, and I'm like, yeah, I do that often. Like almost every day. I'm tempted to find a hammer and perform percussive. Are you done, OBS? I can wait. I have the settings. OBS, I swear I will find whatever is doing this and I'm gonna hit you with an electromagnet. Is your tantrum done? What? And all Twitch Inspector is telling me is that the bitrate's dropping, and I'm like, no kidding? I can see this clearly at the bottom of OBS. That's not being very helpful. It shouldn't be. I have it set to use a completely different port. Let's. Oh, I wonder something. Let me. Hey, that's good. That's actually what I was checking right now. Oh, thank you, Gerard. I was actually checking that right now, Elian. Jeez. Because that's what I was wondering. Because I just realized that Windows did some sort of an updatey thing the other day, and I was like, what did you just do? Okay. Why are you not searching? Son of a... Yep. It turned it back on. Well, Windows has this tendency that even if you turn something off, it's like, oh no, we know better. We're going to turn it back on. You know, I think I'm finally going to use something that I have never used before. Oh, it has. And for that, I have to say, Windows, I have this for you. I've never used that until now. I finally found a reason. Okay, now that that's off. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull back up what I had ready to go before. No, stop it. I don't want you to autoplay. Bad video. Bad. Oh. Okay, from what I was saying before, you know, shenanigans, we're going to be playing No Man's Sky today. We are also on the 10th year, 1-0. That's an incredibly long time for a game to be around. Most games do not last that long, especially for something that is generally open world, open server, cross-platform. What else? A lot of stuff that had probably as rocky of a start that No Man's Sky had. If you're not familiar with No Man's Sky, give a look. That's probably not the best way to put it. Just do a quick search for No Man's Sky 2016. It was not good when it started. A lot of people were excited for when it started, but when it did, a lot of them left. It wasn't until, if I remember right, I think from what I looked up, 2019 or 2020, when they released a really big update that a lot of people came back to it. They improved a lot of things that were bad. Wow, this song just hits the 8-bit hard. Dang. Oh, no, I'm glad you were able to get that. Doing taxes suck. And when they released that huge update, Apparently it got referred to as the Great Reset. A lot of stuff that like people built got reset and all sorts of stuff like this. And I'm like, oh. I mean, imagine like playing Minecraft on a server that has just been continually upgrading, like just going from new version to new version, but never resetting. And then all of a sudden, poof. Yeah, that's basically what happened. However, since that day, that has never happened, apparently. We are now on year 10. 6 years later from that. And today, they have added a new update. This one adds a very interesting mechanic to the game. I'm actually going to play the trailer here in a moment. That's actually what that black screen was for. It was actually the video that we're going to play. The update is, so each update has some sort of code name to it. Like one of them I remember was just called like Atlas. And it added a huge actual, like a full-blown storyline, which we have done on stream, where I had to go between stations to stations to get the actual backstories to what is happening in this universe. I won't outright say it right now. If anybody wants to play and wants to see what it is, or if you want to just watch my VODs on YouTube. I think some of them might still be on Twitch because I do have Turbo, so they do last for 6 months. But for the new one coming out, it is called The Swarm. This is basically PvE. Like we've had kind of a PvE going on before. I mean, that's typically any time that you interact with any race in the system and you decide to shoot at them. And now you have to fight Sentinels. This takes this takes what you've been doing there and kicks it up to 100. You're gonna see why. Oh, I just moved my mouse over that window. Let me make sure. Oh, that's right, because I have Soundstripe in that. Okay. So really, I don't think that'll work with this. Okay. That will do that. Don't you dare, OBS. I'm watching you. Okay. Let me go ahead. Let's update the window here. Okay, we're going to pause that for a moment. We are going to turn that on. Yes. Okay, good. All right. Now, this is the trailer, the official trailer from Hello Games, the publisher, developer for No Man's Sky for The Swarm.
I've seen things. A few things before. Left the sun and moon behind. Galaxies waiting to be found. Planets rich in resources. Battles to be fought. Treasures unknown. A universe you wouldn't believe.
Yeah. Um, I mean, if you couldn't get the tax stuff together before that, what are you supposed to do? The job didn't give it to you. So that is the that's the swarm. See, and that's a previous update that we have, Voyagers, which that one gave a lot. I think that's the one that gave us the stuff for the like a lot of stuff for the Corvettes. We had starships before, but now we had bigger things with Corvettes. So this is the swarm. This one gave us a lot of stuff. So that was the giant ship that you can see in a few shots that several ships were shooting at in both space and from planets. Like this thing is so big, you can see it from the planet like clearly, and I'm like, oh, that's big. That is like ridiculously big. And then the accurate name for it is because it has these little bots that come out of it, millions of them, and I'm like, oh, huh. I don't know why that's not loading. I think it's just the same trailer we just watched, actually. So, and literally every system carries this: PS4, 5, Steam, Xbox One, XS, Game Pass, which is where I started playing it, was Game Pass. For the Mac, the Switch, which I'm surprised if the Switch can support this. The Switch 2 makes sense. And it has crossplay, so you can have an account on one and then play with somebody on whatever else. Which I think is an ingenious idea, instead of going, oh, well, sorry, you're going to need multiple accounts on something. Yeah, look at that. Look how friggin' huge that is. You can make out, like, usually you can see other planets from one planet. Okay, that's pretty normal. But to make out details of a ship? That is not what I said, subtitles. You're gonna give me grief too tonight? Jeez. Oh, I can pull them up bigger. I mean, look at that. Like, that is, ooh. Close-up shot of that thing. How the travelers have in a battle. We're getting a new armor set. I mean, look at this thing. Oh, you got friggin' like raptor claw type things for the feet. And that even includes the multi-tool, which they actually let us see it further down. And apparently these things spawn outside Atlas stations because they're trying to take out the Atlas or take out Atlas. And we have an event going on for the next 60 days. Well, it's down to 59 somewhat because it started today. And we're trying to essentially stop it. And this is something they've added, is that we now have teams. You will be put on one of three. And the one I don't get is that when I was reading into it, it said that you're going to be put on a team with two others and then given a ship. And I'm like, wait, given a ship? That work? Apparently you will absolutely need a Gravitino coil. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, good thing I have one on me. And apparently, yeah, like, a lot of this stuff is the swarm going on in the background there. And apparently they're like, the way they've set this up is that like even people with god tier ships and corvettes won't be able to take this out on their own. Like they had purposely made this so it is going to require multiple travelers to take this out. And I'm like, oh, what a thought. And then yeah, you'll even have to fight the swarm on planet surfaces. And apparently they have multiple different ways of attacking. Indeed. Yes, I did watch we actually just watched, I don't know if you saw saw me play the trailer on Stream Adage, but. And then this is apparently now on the space station, or on the Anomaly, not the space station, the Anomaly, where it shows faction stuff, because you're apparently going to be put into one of 3 factions. I'm not sure how that's working. Weavers, Sages, or Royals. No, that's understandable. Oh, I'm just behind the window, that's all. Where I have the window capture is set higher. Oh, geez. Is set higher in terms of hierarchy on my sources. So I'm actually just right behind it. That's all. Is this updated for numbers? I don't know. Huh. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, blowing up an entire space station is something. Oof. Sabotage the storm. Yeah, oh, here we go. Yeah, they've introduced a new a rifle multi-tool, and I'm like, huh. Okay, well, I mean, unless it has a bigger damage bonus than the Sentinel rifle tool, okay, I guess I'll keep it and throw it on my wall. Okay, that has not changed from when I looked at it earlier today. So then how about, oh, the prismatic core, that's still the same. That was apparently something that everybody had to work together to do, and oh, look, it's already done. Like, all right, cool. Wow. Apparently this is working similar to like weekly missions and daily missions on the Anomaly. You just have to go there and undertake missions to contribute to this stuff. It's already done. I'm very curious to put in my coordinates in here to see where I am in terms of the universe for my home base, though. Okay. Hi. So that is all of that stuff. Okay. Oh. Thank you for the scratches, Marcus. Oh, that's so good. Thank you again for the scratches. Get this out of the way of everything else, because I had to put it over so that way I could, have that there without other things impeding while I was showing them on stream. Okay, let me get the game. Why do I have this up? When did I pull a power shield? Weird. Okay. Don't know why I did that. Okay. Let's get the game loaded. So I did not know when the update was going to drop because Hello Games has this tendency of just going, oh, you wanted an update, right? We're working on an update. And everybody goes, hey, when's the, when are we getting an update? Don't hear anything, don't hear anything, don't hear anything. Here's an update from Hello Games. And everybody goes, okay. Apparently they've been doing this for years. Okay. And, oh, look. There's more stuff on the swarm right as you log in. This is literally the first page, like the first thing I saw. I haven't even hit the point to log into the game. This is VTube Studio so I can move myself. I really need to find a good, like, base helmet asset or something that I can put on myself. Yeah, that's... Oh. I always get them when I'm streaming. So weird. Okay. Want to make sure I actually turned on the game audio because I know I pressed the button on my stream deck, but I always like to double check. I have this weird trust issue with OBS today. I can't imagine why. That sounds weird. And now this is the interesting thing I kind of skipped over on the website. This line right in the middle. The three factions must work together to face the threat to reality. You play the game, but only one of these fragments will be commemorated in the space anomaly for all time. Yeah. Now this expedition only goes for 60 days. So if you play, that's how long you got. Again, if you do play, let me know. Like if you're just starting out, let me know because I can give you some stuff to help you get started, because getting to a point that you're making money in this game is a little grindy at first, but I can give you some stuff to help you out at first. See, now I'm to the point that I can finally log into the game. Yeah, this music is kind of foreboding. You know what I just thought? Yeah, at first. I don't know if I actually rebooted my PC yesterday. Crap. Okay, well, we'll just run with it. Oh, hey, all my expeditions are back. Quickly check some stuff. It's gonna take... Well, then why did I have the option to Ooh, rare item. Okay, so like this is something that I'm talking about. If you play, like, okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If you play, let me know. So, you know, if I don't already have you as a friend somewhere like on Steam or something, like if you play through Game Pass, PlayStation, Xbox, like Xbox directly, Xbox, Game Pass, Steam, Nintendo Switch, switch to something, let me know, so that way I can do whatever needs to be done. And you do need to get to the point that you can give me your portal coordinates. And if you're not sure what that means, let me know. I can help you. I have no problems in doing this. I will always say that I do not believe in gatekeeping as long as it is age appropriate. And if you wonder what I mean by that, you wouldn't teach a 3-year-old how to use a stove. There you go. But like this one item right here that I have my cursor on is worth 2.2 million credits. Now, will this one item get you a lot in terms of something that you can get in some of the space stations? No. Could this buy you anything for a Corvette? Absolutely not. Is it a start? Yeah. Another 2.2, 2.2, 2.1, 2 million, 1.4, 1.4, 1.4. That is just the one that I had before and these other 7. That is 8 things right there that you could go sell, and instantly you've already got a decent start. And I have multiple of these. All of these things. And that's what I'm saying, is if you ever do. And I've got jars of stuff that are, like, they're not worth as much. Some of them are 2 million. These ones are the lower ones, which I'm probably going to make room for other things. These ones aren't worth as much. These things are helpful for giving to the races that you interact with. But if you need quick cash, good way to go. And I think those were all of them. This is also a good way to make some money. Because you're basically illegal drug smuggling. I think that's all I had. Yeah. All right, you should be done now. See, that's going to easily be over 1 million. 1.6. That's all those things are good for, is selling to get money. These out of the way. Ooh, 3,300 light years. Get a few more things started. And yes, it purposely looks bright white outside like this, because this is actually the ship we're on right now. Oh, hey, I only have the one? Really? Okay. Well, we'll do the one. This was a trade? Didn't I have a support? Yep. Yeah, because I want to get some of these up. All right, that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Oh, only 250 tons of fuel. That's not too bad. Wait, if I use them all up, do you give me more? Nope. That is a timed reset. Yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff growing. Now, this is what I'm saying is that I can give you stuff to help you, like, get money faster. Let me just quickly clear some of this stuff out. And these are Corvette parts that I picked up just from doing expeditions. I think I just put that in the wrong thing. Why are you yelling at me? What have I done to warrant you yelling at me? Sir and or ma'am? Okay. You know what? We're going to come right here. Even now, it won't be in the way. So this is what I'm saying. I currently have 181 million units. Now, that's still not really a lot to buy Corvette parts. What? That would be a good start for stuff. I also have 86,000 nanites. Now, that one's much harder to farm, but it's possible. And I can actually show you how I do it. In fact, I would, if you do play, I can give you the coordinates for it. And then lastly, this Quicksilver one. This is the hardest, but it's actually not too bad. Nope, a little bit further. Yeah. That's Gek Nip, Nip Buds specifically. My ship came with them. I managed to get a freighter, my first one, that had those on there, and yeah, it's a drug smuggling ship. But yeah, all of these. I can harvest this here and probably get, I think what my freighter does is about 1.8 million units every 2 hours. You do not have the items that I need immediately, but that's fine. Is there anything we need to sell? Okay, so like one of those chests that we got, 160,000. I'm not gonna, because I'm running out of room. Now this last one, parcel the electrified ornaments. Oh, that sounds dangerous. But it's worth. Oh, more hiccups apparently. Oh, 2.2 million. I will happily hold on to that one to give to friends who play. Because, well, that's how I got started, is I had a coworker who's like, hey, I think there's a game that you might enjoy. And here we are now. So this one's about 616,000. That's not too bad. Frozen green, 112. Yeah, we're, like I said, I'm running out of room. And look, I've got 7 of these. 270,000. That's it. Right there. All I have to do is go harvest those and... See, the chests were in 9, if I recall. Yes. See, I need to sort these out, and like the ones that are worth like that, 220,000, I'm just going to get rid of so I have more room for the more expensive stuff. And then I am more than happy to help out friends that are starting out, because starting out in any game is always a struggle, especially a game as big as this one that's been around for a while. Yeah, 125. And that's something I'm going to do off stream. And you only get these 9 storage containers. You cannot build like infinitely, like say Minecraft, where you can build as many chests as you want. Once you fill it up, okay, just build another. No, you get the 9 and that's it. Now you can't access it anywhere, but you can only access yours. I thought so. Now, case in point that I was saying, oh, look, more nanites. And yes, I do have a huge bay of refiners. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 refiners. Yes, it is kind of loud in here. So I just made 2,000 nanites. I'm up to almost 90,000. No, you only get one freighter for in this game. That's it, one. You can trade for a different freighter, and you can easily move your inventories and all that stuff, but you only get one freighter. Now, you can have up to 30 frigates, and that's what I had sent off on an exploration. I did some looking into this. You only get one freighter, and that's what you're seeing in the background right here. This is a freighter. In fact, let me go somewhere else. Also somewhere that's not as noisy. No, frigates do not have storage. Freighters do. So, oh, that's where I wanted to go. This is my freighter storage. That. Oh, okay, I remember what that is. This is my freighter technology and storage. You also cannot board your freighters like you can I'm sorry. You can't board your frigates like you can a freighter. The reason being, that's not the one I wanted. If I go to manage fleet, and then manage fleet yet again. So I'm just going to go with the first one. This tells me, information about it, and then good Lord, that is so hard to see in this atmosphere. So I'm actually sitting on what's called a Purple Stellar class planet. Well, not on it, but in its atmosphere. Okay, thought I saw my cat, but I guess not. The way that frigates do storage, air quotes, because, well, you can't see my hands. They only hold on to something during an expedition, and then once you debrief, they put all that stuff into your freighter storage, and then you move it about as needed. I love that the crew mood on this is bloodthirsty. And they're exploration specialists. We have exploration bloodthirsty specialists. Let us explore your ship, or else. That's actually something I wanted to do tonight, too. Notes. Onboard aquarium. Oh. I really need to figure out why that will not keep. Oh, and head pads. Oh. And the head pads, too. Ah, thank you for the redeems. Okay. Well, now that we're... Oh. What's... Really? I don't know how this works. I'll thank you for the redeem. S class is the highest or the highest class you can get. S class is the highest S class. Oh my god. S class is the highest class that you can get in No Man's Sky, but it says that 476 successful encounters will progress to the next rank, and I'm not sure what that would be. Oh, get spot. Thank you, Sari Codes. Oh, again, 2 in a row. They've been coming in pairs lately, which is unfortunate. I like pairs. Now, what I was talking about with... This is going to be so weird. Oh, I was wondering how that was going to work. Huh. Okay. So when you get on board of a frigate, like what I'm doing right now, if there was damage, it would be like one of these peripherals that I'd have to go to do fixing. I do not know how these plants are surviving with an open airlock. No clue. Like, there's a door here. I do not know what it goes to. Don't know how this is working. By all means, we should be blown away right now. Well, you're right. They don't need air. They need carbon dioxide. But all of it should still be blown out when, you know... Whoop, wrong thing. I can't go through those doors. Like, sometimes you can come onto the ship and you can talk to the captain of this ship through one of those doors. But that's like the extent of it. Oh, hey, you can see some of my other frigates. Well, let's go back onto our capital ship, our freighter. Yeah. Of course, I have some other plants growing too for things. Now, from what I was saying, the reason that I have so many nanites, okay, so I've shown how I have so many units because I actually have 2 of those Gravitino ball farms. I also have one back at my home base on a planet. But now, the nanites, that's something different. Clear it. Oh, because it's a pirate base. Why is it up here? Weird, whatever. If I go to... Okay, one of my Viking was saying something. Oh, hello. That was weird. We started teleporting and then I switched models. I can't use my mouse right now, so... Oh, wow, that dropped my frame so bad. Well, there was lights in there. Am I on the bolt caster? Why am I... Oh, I mean, Idiocracy would come into mind, but... That's for a whole lot of different things. Okay. And yes, the red dot up there is the Sentinel outside. I am at 12 to 14 frames per second right now. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. Oh, it looks like we have an ad break starting. Okay. The last time this happened, I think I was having to go every 30 to 40 minutes. Sadly, some people see it as a blueprint and they really shouldn't. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to quickly go back to the freighter. Well, that doubled my frames to the mid 30s. Oh, no, now we're back down. Yeah. Enjoy your lurk. Hopefully you're able to get some sleep. What the fuck? Why am I back up to 60 frames on my freighter? Seems that I'm gonna have to go to the anomaly. I already know exactly what's gonna happen. Drago. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one thing here first. We are going to do this. Okay. I'm actually going to restart my computer because the last time we played No Man's Sky and the game started doing this, I had to restart the game like every, 30, 45 minutes constantly to be able to play. I refuse to do that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pop over here. I'm going to go to the BRB screen for a reason. I'm going to end stream purposely. I'm going to reboot my computer as quickly as possible. And then we'll be right back as fast as I can. My PC's pretty fast at rebooting, but yeah. So hang tight. We'll be right back.